Hi lovies, I'm here to do a hair tutorial. Wash and go challenge. You can join me if you want to. But I was talking to a hairstylist, a natural hairstylist, and I was just telling her that my wash and goes never really turn out right. And so what she said is that you should wet your hair every day. Wet my hair every day, like drench it, like get in the shower and just wet it and then do the wash and go. And I was like, for how long? And she said for about 2 months. That's when you're training your hair to get into its natural curl pattern. I'm sorry, I can't do that. My hair takes eternity to dry, and like I could wash my hair in the morning and it would still not be dry in the evening if I let it air dry. And then when I blow dry, it just seems that I lose a lot of moisture. So I've come to a compromise for my wash and go styles. Da-da-da! So I am going to do a wash and go and hopefully let it last for 2 to 3 days and then do it over. And as far as drying it, I'm going to air dry for, let it get like 60 to 80% air dry, and then go in with my blow dryer and finish it, because it's usually my roots that are still wet. Wash. I just had this on for maybe like 10 minutes, so it is, my hair is not soaking wet, but it's still wet. But I'm going to use my butterfly clips. This is my water spray. This is just water in here to re-wet my hair. Then I have my leave-in conditioner, which is what I'm using today, is the Jamaican Black Castor Oil leave-in conditioner by Shea Moisture. Love, love, love this stuff. It's amazing. And then this is my aloe vera juice and water. It's a mixture, 50-50. You know, and the oil that I'm using is actually a mixture of oils, and I mix my own oils. This is coconut oil it's fractionated coconut oil, so it does not solidify. And then in here there is rosemary oil, lavender oil, tea tree oil, vitamin E. I think that might be it, but I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. So I'm going to part my hair in sections. Just 4. I usually do 4 sections because it's easier for me. My section. So the first thing I'm going to do is wet her down. This is just water. Ugh. I leave in. Just about that much for the section. I kind of finger comb as I'm going through and trying to get it up into these middle sections and stuff. So, and by no means am I a pro at the wash and go. That's part of my challenge. Part of the reason that I'm doing this challenge is because I would like to have a decent looking wash and go and see which products really work for my hair. So that's part of the goal with doing this wash and go challenge. So, okay. Got that. Next, I'm going to use my oil. Get the ends. You want to make sure you seal that moisture in. I rub a little bit on my scalp. After my oil, I am going to detangle. So I use my Denman brush. Forgot to tell you that at the beginning. Sorry. So I use my Denman brush to detangle, but I don't detangle all of it at once, because after my oil, what I do is I do a smaller section of this. Like I'll just split this in 2 sections and then put the stuff in, the rest of everything in. So with my aloe vera gel, aloe vera juice and water mixture. It's mostly on the ends to really seal. And then make sure that gets all up in there. Then the last thing is the gel. And I'll show you how much I'm going to use. Probably should have opened that before my hands got all wet. So just going to use this much at first. I start out with this much. I don't know if you can see that. Start out with this much. Rub it and hit my ends. Try to get it all on there. And then use a Denman brush. Starting at the ends and working my way up. So that's detangle, and while I have it straightened like this, then I'll use a little bit more gel, not that much, and get up in there. And that's when I start to rake that through with my fingers and making sure that I got the ends. So my hair does not clump like most people's. I don't know. It's just Roxy likes to do what Roxy does. And so that's why I think I just really don't pay too much attention to the define curls. What I am looking for is hold on the curls that I actually have here, and just making sure that the product gets on all of my hair, so that I don't have to do it again for a couple days, right? So one of the things about Eco Styler gel, oh, did I say I used Eco Styler gel? Yeah, so I use Eco Styler gel for my styler, for the gel, the olive oil kind. And then I'll do one more spray. And just because I don't like my hair to dry with the product, like, just if I can see it now, I'll see it later. My hair doesn't really like absorb that much, and that's why I don't use a lot of gel, because otherwise it'll just be kind of sitting on there, and I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Okay, so basically I'm just gonna do that to the rest of my hair, and I will come keep looking over here, sorry, and then I will come back when I'm almost done so that you can see what it looks like when I'm almost done. Okay, all right, bye. All I have is this last section right here, so I'm just gonna run through what I do one more time. So for this section, I re-wet my hair. Just water, plain water. Re-wet it, not necessarily soaking wet, because I'm also gonna add the aloe vera juice and water too. So I don't necessarily make this soaking wet. It's not completely dry. It's damp, or it's wet. It's wet. I won't say damp. It's wet, but it's not like dripping wet, if you can see. So then I do the leave-in conditioner, about this much to start, and I just rub that in. I say to start, but really that's all I put in each section. But you know your hair, so you can use as much leave-in as you want to use. Of course, this is just what works for my hair, and I'm not sharing this to share a wash and go. There are so many videos out there about wash and goes. I'm really sharing this to share about the technique that I use. I've watched videos and everything, and There's a lot of different techniques and things out there too, and some may work for you and some may not, so this is just another option for you. Okay, so after I do the leave-in conditioner, I put in a little bit of oil, my oil mixture, just a little. Rub that together, make sure I get those ends and scalp. I don't know if you saw, but I put conditioner on my scalp too, and then I put the oil on my scalp too, and then my ends. Then after that, I split this section in two. I'm just going to clip this out the way. Make sure that product is on there. And then I spray with my aloe vera juice and water mixture. And that, I go ahead and let that be dripping wet if you want. And then I detangle with the Denman brush. And this is a modified Denman brush. I just took every other row out. I just did that because I didn't feel the need for all of the teeth, but I like the way that it detangles my hair, so instead of wasting money, I just modified it. And then I put a little bit of gel, starting at the ends and then working my way up. And I kind of rake it through if that is makes any difference to you. I rake that through, really making sure that the ends clump together, because that's what you can see, and I don't really have a lot of clump. Put a little bit more at the roots, and then I spray again with aloe vera. Sometimes. I don't always spray at the end again with aloe vera. Ugh. So, I don't know if you can see that. Alright, and then this last piece. Aloe vera. Put in there. Detangle. And I don't know if you can see, but I'm doing way bigger sections than most people. They usually use do small sections and do the shingling method and all that jazz. I just don't have time for that, guys. I just don't. So basically my life is about being simple, simplicity. And this is going to be simple because it'll last me for a few days, and hopefully it'll last for we'll see how long this lasts. I can at least get 2 days of a washing, of this. So if I can, I'll try to get 3. If it's not like an all-out wash and go, I'll just put it up in a puff or something, a ponytail. Spray the rest with a little bit of aloe vera. Oh, I probably want to take this clip out. Just trying to keep my hair out the way. Spray the rest with a little bit of aloe vera juice. I hope this helped you out as far as maybe a different technique or a different way that you can go about doing a wash and go. If you want more videos like this, let me know. If you have any questions, any comments, leave them below. Don't forget to subscribe because, because the more you subscribe, the more videos I can make, right? If you have any suggestions, maybe even for something to add to my wash and go technique, let me hear it. So until then, stay natural and have a beautiful day.